So today we have Selene from the Underworld movies versus Blade from the Blade movies. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, due to his mom being bit by a vampire while pregnant with him, Eric Brooks was born as a human vampire hybrid, and he thought his mom died during labor. He became a vampire hunter under the names of Daywalker and Blade. Due to his hybrid physiology, he has all the benefits of a vampire with none of the drawbacks, except a thirst for human blood, but he regularly takes his serum to subdue his hunger. He has superhuman physicality, superhuman senses, accelerated healing factor, immunity to diseases and toxins, and things like sunlight, garlic, and silver doesn't hurt him. He has the strength equal to 10 grown athletic men. He has superhuman durability, speed, reflexes, agility, and stamina far better than that of an Olympic athlete and even some vampires. He can heal from wounds pretty quickly and even regrow lost limbs aside from his head, but that takes a few hours to do. He's a master martial artist, being a master of Hapkido, Karate, Jiu-Jitsu, Kung Fu, Capoeira, and boxing. He can hold his own against Deacon Frost and Drake despite their greater physicality and defeat them, as well as defeat groups of vampires and reapers single-handedly. He's also an excellent swordsman and marksman. His primary weapon is his acid-etched sword, but he also carries two teakwood daggers, a razor-sharp shurikens, and both small automatic and semi-automatic firearms that use garlic-filled silver bullets. He also wears a bulletproof vest for extra protection. In the other corner, we have Selene. As a vampire who is 1,000 years old, she has superior physical attributes to that of humans and most vampires. After absorbing the Corvinus strain directly from Alexander Corvinus, these physical abilities were greatly enhanced. After she used the Nordic Coven's sacred ritual, these were greatly enhanced again. She's known as the Purest Vampire. She has superhuman healing factor and senses. She's immune to UV lights and is able to walk in the sunlight while most other vampires can't. Also, normal vampire weaknesses she doesn't have anymore, like over garlic and stuff like that. She's proficient with many weapons, both projectile and melee. She carries a Walther P99 and a variety of automatic machine gun pistols that she normally dual wields. She's an expert in unarmed combat. It's stated that she's second to none. She's single-handedly beaten groups of vampires and Lycans, as well as defeating Victor, Marcus, a giant Lycan, and Marius after drinking hybrid blood. So, I'd say Selene is physically superior over Blade due to being 1,000 years old and all the upgrades she's received, like when she drank Alexander Corvinus's blood. I'd say they're closest in durability, but I'd still give the slight advantage to Selene. But Blade is physically good enough to hang with her. Now, who's the better fighter? Well, they're both tremendous fighters and martial artists, and it's a very difficult question to answer. Blade is an excellent swordsman, and they're both great marksmen. So we have to base who's the better fighter off feats, in which I'd say Selene has more impressive feats. Like Blade easily defeated several vampires single-handedly, and beat Dracula in his regular and demonic form, which is physically superior than him. But Selene has defeated several groups of Lycans and vampires single-handedly, defeated Victor, Marcus, a giant Lycan, and Marius after drinking hybrid blood. So I'd have to say she is the better fighter, but not by much. Now, for the weapons, this is where Blade takes the advantage, as he's carrying more, and they exploit vampire weaknesses like silver stakes and firearms with garlic-filled bullets. He also carries an acid-etched titanium sword and shurikens. Selene normally just carries her firearms, and although she's a great shot, Blade is fast enough to dodge, tough enough to take, and he wears a bulletproof vest. But Selene has lost her weaknesses that normal vampires have, so the garlic and silver won't be super effective. And yeah, it would still hurt her, but she's tough enough to take it and more than fast enough to dodge it. So, who wins? Well, it would be a great fight, and Blade would prove to be a worthy foe, but I have to say Selene wins. She just has too many impressive feats for me to say Blade can beat her, despite his arsenal. Selene is winning this one. Like, subscribe, great stuff. Hit the bell. Peace. Have a good day.